Hi, my name is Stephanie Evans, and my current event report is on youth justice and the criminalization of the youth. My article title is called Orlando Officer Fired After Arresting 6 and 8-year-olds. So, 5 weeks ago, this story got really viral on Twitter involving a 6-year-old girl named Kaya who was arrested in her school after having a tantrum in the school's office. It all started when she was in her classroom. She was kind of acting out, being a bit of a disruption, when her teacher sent her to the principal's office, where a staff member grabbed her wrists in an attempt to calm her down. However, she just ended up lashing out, kicking, hitting, and yelling. So the school's resource police officer, Officer Dennis Turner, arrested and charged her for battery. She was put in the back of a police car. Her fingerprints and mugshot were both taken, and she was sent to a juvenile center where they ended up not processing her because the arrest was so arbitrary. Considering she is 6 years old, it's a pretty normal thing for a child to have a tantrum in school. They ended up conducting an investigation of Officer Turner and found that this isn't the first time he's arrested a child. He's arrested an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old. And in 2015, he was reprimanded for using excessive force with a taser. This whole situation with just Kai alone is already a human rights issue because it violates several policies that have already been put in place to prevent things like this from happening. For example, just first off, he violated the code of ethics as a police officer because he was dishonest on the arrest report. He wrote that one staff member wanted to press charges and testify in court, but she later said that she nor anyone from the school ever asked for Kaya to be arrested, and she never wanted to pursue charges. And then another one is that it is department policy to receive approval from a superior if a police officer feels the need to arrest anyone under the age of 12 years old, and Officer Turner didn't receive any permission, nor did he ask for it. Finally, he violated Article 9 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states that no one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention, or exile. And this was kind of an arbitrary arrest considering tantrums are completely normal for 6-year-olds and really any child. It's also a violation because being so young, going through the whole routine of an official arrest, being handcuffed, put in the backseat of the car, fingerprinted, and getting the mugshot is all a pretty traumatic experience for a child and could potentially damage their self-esteem and self-image, causing them to view themselves as a criminal, or just feel really negatively about themselves. Kaya's mother explained that her grandmother, explained that she has a sleep disorder, causing her to not sleep a lot. Therefore, this behavior could have been a side effect of lack of sleep, because as she and Kai both have said that this isn't normal behavior for her, that she doesn't normally act out like that at home or at school. So thankfully, Officer Turner was fired from the school after this, but what I wanted to ask you all was if you think that he should be allowed to work in law enforcement again in the future, and also I wanted to know if any of you think that arresting a child under 12 is ever okay, or if there's ever a certain circumstance or situation where it would maybe be a more fitting thing to do.